Alright, so howdy. It's a new episode, and I was not supposed to record today whatsoever. But I decided, sure, why not? We'll try to record the fight because I am very close to being done with the expansion for now. Like 11 quests or something in. So, I want to try and wrap it up basically because I hate Tuesday's class, so I'd rather get my fight over with today so tomorrow I can just chill. But I'm gonna pause the video until we find a party for Crown of the Immaculate. So I will be right back. One moment. Alright. We found a party. So, well, let's hope the tanks. There you go. Ooh, I'm not ready for this. I'm gonna skip this because I want to get to the fight. Alright. No, everyone's like level 80, nice.
Prepare for judgment. This will be a mercy. To me, my servants, feast upon these villains and their
Heavenly opposed.
I will crush you.
No, you won't, you fucker.
Fine, fine if you refuse to die.
Yeah, I refuse to die.
I will strip you of the illusion of will.
Oh!
Then you will suffer. Yes, that will be your punishment. Receive of me my blessing and rise higher.
Alright.
I will crush you. Suffer, 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 and know your folly.
No.
Damn you! Why do you not fall?
How about no?
Why? It burns! It burns!
That sucks, ain't it?
What? What is it?
Oh boy. My combo! You bitch! Oh no. What is happening?
The light surges within me. Oh, such bliss. I see now. This
What?
is the passion of my ascension. Very well. I shall embrace this triumph.
Why is he hot? I don't like that. My melee combo is ruined. Be careful who you call ugly and Shadowbringers, you're right.
Feel my wrath.
That's a... I don't know what that is. Okay. Again. Uh-oh.
Feel my wrath.
I don't like how those swords are still there. Oh, there you go. Oh, they came back. Shadow Reaver? I don't like the sound of that. Oh.
Your reckoning comes!
Come on. Oh god.
I shall excise the sin of your existence!
Oh my god! Uh-oh, are we gonna wipe? Oh, we're fine. Yeah, there was a delay on the tethers. Tank!
Know your place!
That's on me. Oh god.
Feel my wrath! Atone with your life!
Oh boy. Woo! Oh, that almost touched my toes.
Know your place!
Uh-oh. I didn't stack for that. That's my bad.
Atone with your life!
There he goes, the ninja. Yeah, buddy.
I am all powerful.
No, you're not. Shut up. Get out of here, you. I hate that he's hot in this form. It's like, you know? Oh, look, there they are. I'm glad they're okay. Holy shit. Well, that fight was pretty okay. See ya, bitch. See ya later, alligator. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, sure. Alright. Hey, Reen. Is that Valtteri? Yeah. I see. It's finally over then. Now, night will return to all of Norvran, bringing salvation to both our two worlds. Oh, okay. Several cutscenes. Should you leave? Okay, yeah, sure. Let us finish. Alright. Let's see. These cutscenes. Where I die! Probably, right? Like, I'll absorb the light, and I'll die.
Why? Why am I cast down? But it is you who are the villains.
No, we're not. We really aren't.
Father told me that I am hope. I am righteousness. That I am a god. That is why I was born. As man and sin eater both. I kept the people safe. They respected me. Worshipped me.
Did your dad, like, fuck a sin eater? Huh.
How can this be? I should be the one looking down at you. Damn you! I am your god!
You're no god. God's dead. And there's no god in this forsaken land. Not anymore, at least. Alright, I already know, like, we're gonna die. We're gonna, like, die. I don't know. I really don't wanna. No. Is there a back button? Can I just, like, you know, like, not? I'm terrified. I'm terrified. I love that my character's just like, ah, yes, we're doing this again. Like, he's not even concerned. You know what happened last time? You know, like, we almost died. Wait for it. I'm ready to... Here we go. And... I'm waiting for it. I know it's gonna happen.
Look, the sky.
Oh. It's night! That's great. Now where is it? There we are. Wait, this isn't... An echo? Wait. Oh.
Fools! Were it not for my decisive action, the whole city would have been overrun, razed to the ground. Yet they dare to complain about casualties? Spare me.
Oh.
I'll wager they were put up to it by those wretches who seek to usurp me. They're stirring up the citizenry. But if they think I will yield to the likes of them, they are gravely mistaken.
To be subject
subjected to such deplorable treatment, such ingratitude. You have my sympathies, sir. You do so much good for this city, and you could do so much more were you not surrounded by fools.
Emmett Selch, the man, the myth, the fucking Asian. Oh, yo, those boots.
Who are you? You're not supposed to be in here.
My apologies for the intrusion, but I come bearing a proposal, one that will ensure the longevity of your reign. But give me the word, sir, and I will bring hither a light warden. By giving its power to the babe within your lady wife's womb, we shall create a transcendent being, a king to rule over all. And as sire to the king, your authority will never again be in question.
Amazing. Before my Vortri, they behave as docile pets. With this gift, my line shall be guaranteed power for perpetuity. We shall rule the whole world.
By all means, sir. United under Yulmor's banner, men will cease fighting and abandon their ambitions. Thus, they will grow fat and complacent, and in their sloth, seal your supremacy.
Oh. Huh. Well. Oh, there it is. I knew it was coming. I knew it was. It was only a matter of time.
Are you all right? Say something.
12 forfend. He cannot contain the light. He's beginning to turn.
Wait, no.
Oriange, if you've aught up your sleeve, now is the time.
Uh-oh. Oriange?
It's changing back.
Oh no.
The combined power of every Light Warden is too terrible a burden for any one soul to bear.
Exarch? What the fuck?
And so I shall relieve you of it.
What? No!
Exarch, what are you doing?
Don't tell me he's taking on the light. No!
I will channel this profusion of power to the Crystal Tower and use it to travel to other worlds,
No, you're gonna... What?
as I have dreamed of doing ever since I first learned of their existence.
You're gonna kill yourself.
Who would choose to remain here in this dying realm when they might go elsewhere and begin anew? Not I. And thus did I use you.
No, I don't believe you. It doesn't make sense.
No. No.
Damn you! We won't let you do with him as you please.
Do not interfere! Please, I beseech you all, let him go!
You knew of this, Oriange. 'Tis all a fiction. Such vaguely defined acts of teleportation stand no chance of success. The Exarch will never live to see another world, as he knows only too well.
No.
Then, what does he mean to do?
He means to take the light with him into the rift, where he will die.
No. I'd rather die and become a light warden than kill someone else. I'd rather die than force somebody to take my pain, my sorrow.
From the beginning, he intended to sacrifice himself to save our friend and Norvrent.
No.
At journey's end, an opportunistic thief makes off with the hero's prize. A paltry way to end a chapter, I concede.
No, I don't want to stand like this. This isn't right.
Yet your tale will continue, and my role in it will scarcely be remembered.
No. No, 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 no. No.
Worry not. Whatever should become of me, I will be happy and free, safe in the knowledge that I have played my part.
No. Please don't fucking die. No. What? Call him by his name! Grazia! Okay.
Thank you for fighting for this world, for believing.
No, I can't lose you a second time.
Fare you well, my friend, my inspiration.
No. What? Huh? What? You bitch! What did you do? You fucking... What did you do? What did you...
Only those who possess the royal eye of the Allagan Imperial line are capable of controlling the Crystal Tower. Such individuals do not exist in the First.
What did you do?
Therefore, in all likelihood, the Exarch arrived here with the tower. This much I had surmised, yet I could not discern his grand scheme. To think that he went through all this trouble for the sake of a single hero. It's almost admirable in its absurdity.
I'm gonna strangle you. I'm gonna watch every last breath leave your fucking corpse.
Alas, it is not your grand scheme that will succeed, but ours.
You bastard!
Stay put. Your friend is still alive, but whether he remains so depends on you.
No, leave him alone. He never did anything.
What a disappointment you turned out to be.
You motherfucker.
I placed my faith in you. Let myself believe that you could contain the light. But look at you now. Halfway to becoming a monster. You are unworthy of my patronage.
I never wanted it anyways. It was you who created Valther, wasn't it? You created him.
I am an Ascian. My heart's sole desire is to usher in the great rejoining. 100 years ago, I entrusted my comrade Logriff with the task of increasing light's sway over this world. This we sought to do by manipulating heroes.
Yeah, Ardbert and his friends. Yeah, I know the story.
When that failed to achieve the desired result, I created Vorthri. But thanks to your meddling, that too has ended in failure.
Good. Good. I'll thwart you until I die. I don't care. On my dying breath, I'm gonna find a way to ruin your plans.
What was your true purpose in approaching us?
By your 12, boy, have I not told you before that everything I said was the truth? You were specimens by which I might gauge man's potential as it stands.
Can I just like stand up, contain the light, just to spite him and go fuck you? Because I really want to do that right now.
I genuinely had an interest in you, genuinely considered taking you on as allies.
I'm still crying. I'm actually sobbing. Like I haven't cried this hard since, I don't know, Isaeli? I don't even remember.
Provided he could contain and control the light.
Shut your mouth. I don't even fucking care anymore. I'll just die. Fuck.
If not, then he, and by extension you, would be of no use to me. 'Twas as simple as that.
So, we've been found wanting. How disheartening.
I love Thanker. He's just like, oh wow, so we're not allies. Oh wow, whoopee. Ooh no, we're so sad.
But even had we fulfilled your conditions, there was no guarantee that we would cooperate. What then?
Yeah, true.
Then I simply kill you all.
Oh.
At the very least, it would restore the world to the way it was before you went about trouncing Light Wardens willy-nilly. Suffice it to say, it would be most inconvenient to have all that light taken away. And I would be lying if I were to claim his actions didn't have me worried.
Yeah, that's why you shot him. Oh shit.
You still retain your form and your senses. But you have all but become a Sin Eater.
Fuck you.
Whether you will it or no, your mere existence will serve to engulf the world in light.
Then I'll kill myself. Easy.
Those in your company will likewise turn into Sin Eaters. And in time you will succumb to your base instincts and hunt Innocence to feast on their sweet, sweet ether.
No. No. Fuck.
Those few who we're left to fight may rise up against you. But before your absolute might, they will quickly know despair.
No, this isn't never what I wanted.
There is no hope. We are finished. Mankind is finished. Ah, the irony. What Vorthri achieved through bliss, you achieved through despair. But I have overstayed my welcome. I shall look forward to seeing you bring the world to its knees, hero.
Exarch!
No!
I have naught to show for all the time and effort I invested in you. He is a small token for my troubles.
No! Don't take him!
I did not expect that I could learn aught from man, but I may yet learn something from all the knowledge he had hoarded for his precious hero.
Fuck you.
I pity you, I do.
No, you don't. Shut up. Don't lie.
Your friends are now your foes. If you do not kill them, they will kill you.
I'm sorry, but this is exactly how I imagined the Sin Eater. Like, this is how I imagined it to go down. Like, if Atelios ever turned into a Sin Eater, Like, he'd want them to kill him before, like, he loses everything. Before, like, he could fight them. Like, he would want them. And if they hesitated, if they wouldn't kill him, then he'd kill himself. He doesn't want to fight them. He doesn't want to hurt them. And I can't believe that now it's about to happen.
When it all becomes too much to bear, seek me out at my abode in the dark depths of the Tempest. There, you may complete your descent into madness with some dignity, far from prying eyes. Till then, I bid you farewell, Eater.
God, fuck. Is this how our story ends, really? Wait. Hold on. This is back at the Crystarium. But am I okay? Is the question. Okay. I'm alive. Artbert? What happened?
Ah, finally.
What? No, it's not a dream. I already know that for sure. What happened? Where's everyone? Artbert?
After you collapsed, Emmet's self vanished. Then Reen did what she could to stay the raging of the light within your body. Thanks to her, you're still you, but she's only delayed the inevitable.
I know. I'm very thankful for her. I need to find the Exarch. I need to find him and make sure he's fine.
You're not going to like what you see, but you still need to see it.
What do you mean? Oh no. It's light, isn't it? The night's gone, isn't it? Just... no. All that work.
It's like this all over. The whole of Norvrad is shrouded in light again.
Fuck.
And it's because of you, and the power you absorbed from the Wardens.
So this is all my fault. My existence.
No one knows but your friends. When they carried you down from the mountain, they told everyone waiting below that they didn't understand why the light had returned. And now they're out there trying to allay the people's fears, while searching for a way to save you.
They're doing this all for me, and I've only brought them so much pain and suffering. And now, just by me being alive, basically, is stopping the night from coming back to Norvrad. So maybe I should just, I don't know. Would killing myself even solve the problem? I don't even know. I don't know what to do. Yep.
If you're well enough to be up, you're well enough to get some fresh air. Better that than stewing in here. Go on. Go.
I don't even know if I have like the courage to like face people right now. Sorry, pause for a second because I had a record. I had a phone call, but yeah, I don't think I have like. I don't think I can face people right now because they're gonna ask like, you know, Warrior of Darkness, why has the light returned? And what am I supposed to tell them, that it's my fault? Yep. There we go. Oh, sir, you're awake. You were injured during the foray on Mount Gulg, yes? I was here at my station, as always, when they carried you in on a makeshift stretcher, looking disturbingly bereft of vigor. And to confound my worry, the sky has... well, I'm sure you've seen it. It has everyone rather concerned, to say the least. Seeing you up and about is the first good news we've had in a while. Assuming you feel strong enough, would you mayhap consider a stroll around the city to reassure our anxious citizens? Brady was one of the one who helped convey you to your chambers, and he has visited several times since to inquire about your condition. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go do that. Also, yes, I have the Suzaku minion, because I pre-ordered the CD. Breaky. Hey. Well, well, look who's back from the dead. Why, it was a grim sight. Your companions looked fair ready to drop when they brought you in, so I offered a helping hand. Couldn't bear to see them struggle so. And you, my friend, I feared you had one foot in the grave. Cold and lifeless you were, like a corpse that was somehow still breathing. Then they told me some evil bastard went and snatched our poor exarch away in the midst of the chaos. Wicked white, what is the world coming to? But moaning never solved the thing, did it? Nay, it's times like these that we Crystarium folks stand tall and do what needs to be done. Trade with Eulmore is back on the table. We'd best make use of those resources to fortify the city against the Eaters, or whatever misery the fates seem fit to throw at us next. Speaking of misery, Chesamil was worried sick about you. A healer wringing her hands is not a sight you ever wish to see, let me tell you. Yeah, where is she? Okay. All these people, like, are so concerned about me. I don't deserve this after everything that's happened. You know, like, they might feel this way about me now, but when the truth comes out that I'm basically a sin eater, I don't know. Fuck, Shadowbringers took my heart and threw in the blender. Oh, sweetie, you're alive! No one's been allowed to see you. Even Spraker's Chirurgeons were forbidden from making visits. Reen was kind enough to tell me you were showing symptoms similar to Eater corruption, so I suppose there was little any of us could have done for you in any case. As for your companions, they've been rushing hither and yon, seeking a cure for your condition. I worry to see their faces grown ever more haggard every time they pass through the Crystarium. I shall let them know you're awake, and when they come to see you, sweetie, please do convince them to rest a bit. They won't be helping anyone if they all collapse of exhaustion. And our own Morin has been a little better, I'm afraid. He hasn't left the cabinet, too busy with his nose buried in one dusty tome or another. Oh, they're all trying to help me. Oh my god. God, I'm crying still. Lauren. Confound it, this says the same thing as the last. Maybe I should approach the problem from a different perspective. Atelios! Is it truly you and not some figment of my imagination? Oh, but this is wonderful! 'Twould seem our prayers have been answered. Feeling otherwise helpless, I've been scouring our shelves for the wisdom to explain the most worrisome conundrum. Why, with all the light wardens defeated, has light returned to obscure the sky? I must have pored over 100 tomes, but no definitive conclusion seems forthcoming. So many questions I would pose to the Exarch, and thus do I feel his absence all the more keenly. Now that you are awake, however, I am hopeful the search for our stolen steward might begin in earnest. Catelys, meanwhile, leads a crystalline mean in preparations for battle, though against what foe we are yet uncertain. Why not pay her a visit? I expect seeing you upright would be a much welcome relief. Oops. Wrong way. God. Catelys. Hey. Atelios, alive and well, I see. You gave us all a proper fright, you know that? Now days gone by that I haven't heard folk worrying what's to become of you or the Exarch. Anyway, I'm glad you've recovered enough to stand. You're not planning on striking out straight away, though, are you? I was hoping to have a better look at your equipment. Oh god, my nose is running. I've been crying so much my nose is actually running. Hold on. I'm sorry. Oh my god, my nose is actually running. Okay. If we'd been able to provide you with better weapons or sturdier helms, then maybe you would have won the day, and the Exarch would still be here. As such, we're keeping busy consulting each other on new forging techniques and designs and the like. If you could stand still a moment, I'd like to assess the gear we're trying to improve. I don't know if that's a good idea, but sure. Aye, well, that's some fine work, I must admit. It wouldn't be impossible to make something better, but we need to experiment with different patterns and materials, and I'm not sure we have that kind of time. That sounds like a challenge that he would enjoy. Hi. Greetings, Gilnard. The Master of the Stairs is running his own errands now, is he? Aye, well, my servers are distraught enough as it is, and I didn't want to crack the whip too hard. But never mind that. I'm thinking our absent genius and his epitomes are the perfect answer to this predicament of yours. And by genius, you mean old Grenold? He is a man of unrivaled gifts, I won't argue with you there. But what good does his talent do if we can't bloody find him? No one's seen hide nor hair of Geralt since he wandered off some years ago. You know what he's like when he once he latches onto an idea, he's probably cloistered himself in some forgotten cave, completely absorbed in his latest creation. I wouldn't even know where to start looking. That does make things difficult. Still, if that eccentric is someone you're destined to meet, I wager he'll show up soon enough. In my time at the bar, many's the tale I've heard told of strangely fated encounters, even if a few of them might be stretching the truth just a bit. We'll keep our noses in the grindstone for the time being, but on the off chance you do encounter Grenold, you'd be wise to take advantage of his brilliance, rather than wait on our slow and steady progress. Sure. This is all talk for when you're fully recovered, of course. I'll let you get back to convulsating, eh? Sure. Oh, before you do that, you're actually the reason I came over here in the first place. Okay. I don't suggest partaking of my stock until you're properly well, but if you're passing near the stairs, then I have a regular who's eager to meet you. Sure? I'd best be getting back. Just because the world's coming apart at the seams doesn't mean we have to follow suit. Now does it? Hear, hear. We can't forget the heart upon which this city was founded, or the Exarch might not have much of a home to return to. I feel so guilty that I'm the reason the Exarch basically got taken away. Yeah, I'm glad my character thinks so too. If I could, I'd drink right now. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, dang it. I don't have alcohol. Well. I guess the next best thing. In his garden. Atelios, are you alright? I think a return to your sickbed might be in order. Or you might consider resting a while atop the watchtower next to the rookery. This damnable sky doesn't make for the most soothing scenery, but the Exarch often liked to stand there and feel the wind upon his face. Sure. Yeah, I'll go do that. It doesn't feel right without him, you know? It feels wrong. It just doesn't feel right. Like all of this is because of me and oof. God, I haven't cried this much since like a lot of things actually.
The people of this city have spirit, I'll give them that. They've not lost the will to fight.
Albert, hey.
I can imagine how torn you must feel, looking at that sky. Knowing what it means to everyone. And that you're responsible.
Yeah, you got me. The secrecy is worse. I'd rather people knew. I still can't believe it's coming from me. It's all such a mess. I still can't believe it's coming from me. That I'm the cause of all of this. After everything we've done.
Neither can I, to be honest. But you heard what the Ascian said. The light you shine will warp the world around you, whether you like it or not. Even your Stola and Reen had to concede that point.
What if I just jumped off the edge and killed myself, honestly?
You're in a corner, and there doesn't seem to be any obvious way out. But that doesn't mean it's over. However hopeless it seems, you haven't lost yet. I remember looking up at the sky like this before. Being caught up in a strange kind of calm. It was after we realized we were responsible for the flood. When we resolved to journey to the source by taking our own lives. One last sacrifice. One last fight. One last failure. And then the Oracle appeared and... well, you know the rest. There were times in the years and decades that followed when I wondered if we might not have been better off just letting the rejoining happen. That we'd made one last mistake. But seeing that giant Talos stir to life cured me of any doubts I still had. Always we took the burden of fighting upon ourselves. That's what heroes do, isn't it? So we never had the chance to see anything like that. Our people coming together as one. To think that their hope still burned so bright. That they were still so eager to live, they would lift up their fellows, one on top of the other, till they reached the sky. No. We made the right decision. And I can finally feel proud of the part we played in helping this world survive.
Aww.
Well, come on then.
Oh. Huh?
As I thought. What happened between us was no coincidence. My story may be finished, but the fates have gifted me a minor role in yours. I suspected as much the moment I realized you could hear me. But it's hard not to doubt yourself when you're the man who caused the flood. I was afraid to do anything more than watch for fear of making things even worse. But no longer. After all, the path I once walked is now yours to finish. For what it's worth, I cast my lot with yours.
Oh.
If you need a push, I'll be right there behind you. If you lose control, I'll do my best to stop you.
Oh.
So, let us be about it, hero.
Oh. God. Yeah.
Oh, I was worried you were up here
Yeah.
all alone, brooding and fretting and wallowing in your woes. But look at you, grinning at nothing like a pollen-drunk pixie.
Theo! Theo! The light came back to Omeg.
Look at what you've done to your ether. It's a mess. And you have cracks running all through that pretty soul of yours. My poor little sapling. Whatever am I to do with you?
I don't know. You don't know the truth, and I wish you did.
Shall I yield up my throne? You could claim it, cut ties with the mortal world, hide away in the castle.
Oh my god, as much as I would love that, I can't.
It won't fix the problem, but would it really matter? If any pesky heroes come calling with steel and magic, all of Il Meg will rise up in your defense. My crown and scepter are yours, if you want them.
No thanks, Beowulf. No thank you. That's alright.
What? Don't give me that look. Of course I knew before I asked that you'd never ever heed such a wicked suggestion. And besides, besides, what would become of my precious and ephemeral flower? Oh, my dear beloved sapling. You are lost, confused, and have precious little time to gather your wits. Your kind is always so preoccupied with what lies ahead, and so we muddle your vision with fog and glamour. But such trickery is easy to see through. Stand very, very still. Think not of where you need to go, but where you are right now at this moment, at this time, in this place. Our cairn of crystal. From shadowed hood he watched you go, his ruby eyes with warmth aglow. See yourself as he saw you, and that shall be the clearest clue.
Huh.
You stand in his garden, dear sapling. Ask his flowers what they know, and you will surely find an answer. But what will you do with it, I wonder? I'll be watching and waiting. Waiting and watching.
Bye, Theo. Thank you. Yep. It's time. Oh. Hold on, I want to check something really quickly. Dang. Alright. Right. Gather information on the Crystal Exarch, huh? Alright. Oh, I did not expect to see you on your feet so soon. Surely you have not come in search of an Amaro. No, rather information. What do I know of the Crystal Exarch? I am happy to share, but I fear there will be no surprising revelations. As any in the city could tell you, he's a man of wisdom and compassion, and many untold secrets. But none can doubt his generosity. When the Crystarium was being constructed, he even allowed folk to plunder the tower for resources. He has imposed no restrictions upon us but one. No one except the Exarch is permitted to dwell within the spire. Many seasons passed. A comrade of mine was bold enough to ask the reason why. The Exarch merely smiled and said, because one day the crystal tower may vanish as suddenly as it arrived. I see. Anchor's over there. Nice. Wait, they go the wrong way. Oh my god, I did. Where's this? Amaro launch? I'll just teleport. It's easier. The ocular. I'm not okay. Not one bit. I thought I was gonna be okay, but apparently not. Atelios, it is good to see you awake and alert, my friend. What's this about? You're not writing the Exarch's memoirs, are you? I'm not sure how much I could tell you considering we avoid asking too much questions, unspoken rule and all that. If anyone has any fresh insights to share, then it'd be Captain Lena, I'd say. She lost her parents to an Eater attack not long after she was born, and the Exarch saw to her upbringing. Outward appearances aside, those two are like grandfather and granddaughter. I imagine the news of his predicament hit her doubly hard. Not that our proud captain would ever let it show. If you decide to talk to Lena, she'll be at her usual post at the Ascensor Gate. Alright. Oh, it won't let us jump off. Wow, I'm sad. Oh wait, is it up? No, it's down. Um... Hey, Morin. Oh, was there something else you needed? If you come for the results of my research on this persistent light, I'm afraid there's nothing to tell as of yet. Records pertaining the Exarch? Well, I need no documentation to relay what little I know of his history, if that is what interests you. Less than a decade had passed since the coming of the Flood, when the Crystal Tower first flashed into existence. Its summoner, the Exarch himself, became known to the refugees in Lakeland soon thereafter. He welcomed all who sought out the spire, be they locals who had lost their homes or Verburians fleeing the ruined kingdom, and together did they found the city which would become the Crystarium. Some thought to call him king, for he refused to share his name, but the summoner did not deem himself worthy of royal address. Thus did the people consider his scintillating skin, so alike the tower he had summoned, and bestowed upon him the title of Crystal Exarch. As for his true name, well, it would seem that it is a mystery that remains unsolved to this day. God. Oh, wait, hold on. Heh. Oh no, I'm scared. Is Lena gonna blame me? Because if she blames me, I'm gonna be very sad. Wait, there she is. Elena. Athelios, I was not told you had awoken. A welcome surprise. Now if only the Exarch was returned to us. He was taken by this rival of yours, was he not? Your companions mentioned they had an idea of where to find him, and so I bristled when they asked for patience. I did not understand their hesitation until I saw that you had fallen. Only then did I realize I had no business rushing ahead. Even so, the delay has been no less agonizing. In the moments before he left to join you in Calusia, the Exarch entrusted me with a key. It opens a door in the ocular to a chamber known as the Umbilicus. This room is the heart of the tower into which only the Exarch himself is permitted to enter. Oh. He bid me allow none into the tower once he had departed. Only in the event that an army of eaters descended upon the city was I to access the Umbilicus and awaken the defensive barrier. Never before had he left me with such instructions, but the battle with Walthery loomed near, and at the time I accepted the key without much thought. Since then, however, that moment is all that occupies my mind. When I recall the look upon his face, he knew that some terrible fate awaited him. Tell me, Athelios, I need to know what he feared, what battle you and your companions are truly fighting. I can't. Forgive me. I trust in the Exarch, and I should not be voicing these doubts when he is not here to respond to them personally. But you have come to me with a question of your own, have you not? Nah, I see I'm not the only one who burns for answers. The time has come to open the tower's heart. Though we do not face an invasion of eaters, I suspect the city will be in far more danger if you do not gain the knowledge you seek. Yeah. Alright. The unbroken thread. Come, meet me in the ocular, and I will unlock the door within. Alright. I'm gonna end the episode here though, because haha, I'm running out of space, and also it's been an hour, and I need time to recover after what just happened. So, I'll see you all in the next episode, where we unlock some secrets, and that may help us in finding the Exarch. Until then, take care.